Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Yes. So, okay. So you guys are in the heartlands of Thylea. You are literally, if we're looking on the little map that's in the middle here, you are all making your way here to the Sour Vintage after being basically wherever you guys were. Each of you received a letter saying that it was from the Courier of the Oracle. And that she requests your presence for the good of the world, literally at that level of scheme going on. So imagine the way things have worked out. Heliod, you've made your way down from Mitros, where obviously you are one of the clerics there at the Temple of the Five Gods. So you've had to make your way across the lands for quite a while. Silas, you not a lot of memory of many things, but again, this letter's turned up for you, and you've had to make your way there. And Cal and Modius, you guys are more wanderers of the land or around the world in that respect. But you, again, no matter where you were, this letter got to you in the right time, and you found it on your. In the morning when you woke up after whatever it was, and you felt the need to make your way here to find out what the Oracle wants. So she's obviously quite a famous person within these lands. She's rumored to be one of the children of one of the Titans, and so it's clearly quite an important person on that front. So you've made your way here from different places, etc. But we will bring you through to the Sour Vintage, which is kind of a place on a sort of a major crossroads of the roads near the Old Wood. It's like a travel destination kind of thing, or would be the best way of describing it. But you're kind of all rocking up, coming from different roads at different times, but you're sort of arriving at the outside the front doors almost exactly at the same points here, if that makes sense. I suppose it's just a quick description of your character, if that's okay. Who wants to go first? If not, I will pick.
I can go first.
No worries, Colin. What do they see on the side of the road here as you're walking up to this place then?
Of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just
they see a
monster
of a monster of a man, a monster of a minotaur that's actually quite human-like. He sort of, although he looks like an enormous beast from the outside, he's a bit of a sort of a wise old soul at the same time. He's been torn apart a little bit because he was a bit roughed up during his orphan years, but saved by the current climate. Well, do I know these guys? Do I not know these guys? I don't know.
I don't think you do. No.
Okay, because last week we talked about being saved, but.
Yes, but no, we. I mean, you may have met. Well, who wants to take that on? Yeah, which one of these has met with this character or saved him from something in the past?
Who do I have a brotherly allegiance with?
Which one was that?
Who's my Han Solo?
Do you think? Who's the Han Solo in this combination? Yes.
Actually, I can speak Minotaur.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. So maybe these two are walking up to this place together, then possibly.
Yeah.
So
you see a monster of a man walking
alongside. And
alongside, companion-like with this fellow.
Yes.
As companion-like as you can get with Cal.
Yeah.
As close as it can be.
He's definitely not a very friendly character. He's very cold and very mysterious. And you only get like a few words out of him at a time, but when he does say something, he's very to the point.
direct.
Which is odd because you see the Minotaur kind of yapping away, trying to talk to
Yeah,
him.
it's the reverse. I like it. Yeah.
But like it's not. It's almost like he's thinking he's hearing him say something, but you realise that actually Cal doesn't say anything really. Is it Cal? It's Cal, isn't it?
Yeah. Cal's the name.
Yeah, Cal. And you wonder, are they companions? Are they not? Who's he talking to?
Yeah, it's because like.
And by that you realise he's probably not too intelligent, but there's something about him that you kind of find interesting, but equally a bit of a sort of a short fuse that could be had by all the scars over his body.
Fair enough. No worries. Yes. Then walking up again, I suppose. Andy, your character. Then what do we get coming up the other side of the road? Basically coming from Mitros way.
Well, I am a member of the Azorius Guild, so think white blue. And
well, kind of, yeah. For whatever works in this world, you've got to remember that background is not really here. If that makes sense.
It's not really here. Okay.
Yeah, you can take you can take it as it is.
So I take some of the traits of Azorius.
That's more the way you've got to look at it. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
The lawful, the believing what is right and what is lawful is correct, but obviously very deeply religious man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'd have symbols on you of like Valos, the god of wisdom. She literally is the queen of Mitros, if that makes sense. So she's literally one of the gods, but she lives in Mitros. So you'd have symbols from her. You might have a few other things from some of the other gods. There'd be a few symbols on you as to do with those, but yeah, they're that would be Valos as the goddess of wisdom would be one of the ones that would be definitely in that list, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think is it right? I come from the Temple of the Five Gods. So
you do, yeah, absolutely. So you would have met one of the gods. Yeah, you would have met one of the gods at one point. And you would have met Valos because she's there every other day, literally praying to her mother. Which is Mitros, the only one of the five gods that is not around per se. She'd sacrificed herself to save everyone long ago, but yes, she would be there praying to her every so often. So you would have at least in passing have seen her, if that makes sense. So that's definitely true. And then bringing us to the last guy, this guy Jew. What would they see for your guy?
They would see a half-elf noble, a warrior with a noble background, but who is carrying the scars of a lost war in his homeland.
That's fair.
But nevertheless, he vows to make up for his past mistakes and protect his brothers in battle.
No, fair enough. And then the other things the others would notice fairly obviously is the armor and stuff that he's actually wearing looks ancient. Not like just old, but like ancient, like from another era, if that makes sense. If there was a different dress code, he would be wearing it right now. Is the best way of putting it. But yeah, you don't know each other, but you sort of catch each other's eyes. You're walking up to the Sour Vintage, and you do spot each other. But yeah, you see the in front of you the traditional country inn. It's sort of 20 miles east of Astoria here at the moment. Its exterior is a rustic wood painted black, and the sign of the hanging on the door depicts a woman carrying a basket full of grapes. You can already hear the sounds coming from the inside of the tavern, and there is a sort of that haze of tobacco smoke and air sort of lingering in the air coming around this space. You can hear the clinking of mugs and the muttering of patrons and bits and bobs going on. But you all know that you were summoned here by a woman named Kira, who wants to hire you for a quote-unquote difficult task. She has promised you a sizable reward and information about the Oracle's prophecy. This has all been in this letter that arrived to you on that one. But yeah, you guys are free to make your way into the tavern as you see fit. The doors are here and here. And the escape exits are here and here. No. But yes, you can move your tokens. Click on your token and just move left and right. It will move, or drag. And it will allow you in as you go, no problem. Okay. And you can click on the doors and they will all open.
Do I fit through the door? What's the biggest door?
That's definitely a big door that you've ended up going towards. That's no problem. But yeah, you open the door and on the inside you can see a bunch of different people. They seem to be up at the bar. A couple of people behind the bar seem to be making some drinks, etc. You're all clocked by this woman as she's looking from behind the bar, looking out, and she sort of nods in your general direction as you guys are sort of entering, and you hear her sort of say, welcome to the Sour Vintage. What can I get you?
Beer.
It's direct, but she nods, and yeah, she will definitely turn around and quickly starting around over that way to make the drinks on that front. That's easily done. Yeah, as you're sort of starting to look around and pick up bits on that front. Osiris, you can make your way in as you see fit as well. But you do hear coming from the other side of the room. You hear a woman start to say, "Hello, yoo-hoo, hello." And yeah, it's this woman over here is yelling in your general direction as this is going on.
And smile.
You must be Kira.
Yeah, she's sort of waving over here. Are you, anyone that got a letter from the Oracle? That's from me. And she's sort of you're going the wrong way. Yeah, but yeah, she's down on this. I have a table already set out. I've got name tags and stuff. If you make your way over, well, okay. we'll get things worked out. On that one. Yeah, so Modius, you walk up first on that one, and she goes, great. And she starts rifling through this giant bag that she's got next to her with ridiculous amounts of scrolls and bits that seem to be pouring out of it. And she grabs a small, tiny piece of card paper, and she says, right, yeah, I think this is you, isn't it? Is it Modius? Modicus? Modicus?
Modicius or Modus, it's fine.
Modicius. Okay. And then she goes to place this piece of paper on your chest, if you'll allow it.
Oh, yeah. You seem nice.
You look around and she's literally just pinned a name tag on you, and it's misspelled on that one. Have we got a Heliod?
Heliod, yes, I'm here.
Heliod, okay. And then, yes. She pulls out another piece of paper and comes and pins it on you, if you allow it, on that front.
Of course.
You're from Mitros, right?
That's right.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you. Yeah, I make my way. I get around a lot, but yeah, I've seen you there. Yeah. At the temple. Yeah, you're one of the ones that pray all the time. And then this is a nice and easy one. A cow something bum.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say much. He doesn't.
No, I heard that. I heard he was the quiet one. But yeah. Anyway, this is. I think this is right. And yeah, she does pass you a piece of paper with your name on it, Cal. And again, it's completely misspelled.
Yeah.
On that
so
one.
when she tries to pin it on me, I slap her hand away.
And she's like, Wow.
Don't mind
we'll
him.
just put this over here. She starts pointing into putting it at where you're going to place yourself at the table on that one. And where's the old guy? Osiris? Osiris? Is there an Osiris here?
Oh, hang on, my character token has got a different name. It's got Osiris and
is there a Silas? Oh my God, that's why the naming is confusing. That will change. Let's change that now. So, is there a Silas around?
I'm somewhere, but I've lost my. Am I in the middle there?
I'll bring you over on that one. And then she says, "Is there a Silas?" And she tries to pin your pin a piece of paper on your chest as well, if you allow it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
And she says, "So yeah." And again, it's misspelt. The name is wrong on that one. But yeah, take a seat. There's plenty of food. I mean, well, there's enough to go around. I mean, if you need refills and stuff, buy it themselves. I'm not made of money, but just help yourselves. I'm glad you made it. I mean, I'm sure you're intrigued to find out what all this is about. I know some of you travelled quite a way and need answers on some of this stuff. But yeah, basically, as far as I understand it, the Oracle has decided or has prophesized that you great heroes will have to help save the world and all of that. But but as far as I understand it, she's seen a lot of different people, like in her dreams, quote unquote. So you have to go through a few tests and things like that. But if you are the ones, you will be able to pass the test and then visit the Oracle proper and find out what your destiny really awaits, if that makes sense. But she's allowed me to sort of offer a bit of something as a payment for at least your troubles. Ooh. If that makes sense. And she says it's in here somewhere. And then she pulls eventually in this giant bag that's deeper than you would expect it to be. She pulls out a golden arrow and she sort of says, I'll be able to give each of you one of these once you actually do the task and prove yourselves worthy, shall we say.
Nice. Look at that cow. Golden arrow.
What need do I have an arrow?
Well, you have a need of money, surely. You must have at least a little bit of that. And then besides, there's the whole prophecy thing and not wanting the world to end and all blah, 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 and all that going on as well, Yeah, there's a few things. But, each to their own, like.
Where's that beer?
I think that will be pretty ready. Yeah, because you went wandering off. She has to bring the beer over.
Could she not notice me?
And she definitely will drop down the drink. That's not a problem. Before wandering off on that front. So yes, thanks, love. She accepts that on that one. But yeah, Kari says so. Yeah, basically, she gave me some writings and some bits I was supposed to sort of read through. Where is that? And again, she starts digging through that through her bag and stuff, looking for it on that one. Here we go. So, right. The beasts of Thylea are not like those of other lands. There are many things going on here where men are dying to the great boar. His tusks like spear. And it is rumored that this being has been given power by the Titans and to actually threaten the Heartlands, she says on that one. Your task will be to vanquish this beast, and in doing so, once you've done it, sacrifice it to one of the 5 gods. I don't know which one you want to pick, but there's some pretty cool ones in there, I must admit. But yes, once you've done that and worked out on your fellowship through making this sacrifice, I can then take you to see the Oracle, where answers will be revealed and destinies and all of that jazz.
So is it like a boar, is it?
It is, yeah, a great boar.
Great boar? Is it bigger than me?
But a great boar that's got magic of Titans in it, which is never quite never a good thing.
Magic cow.
It is kind of like a magic cow, but it's a deadly magic cow. But yeah.
I believe he was talking to me, not mentioning a cow.
Yeah, I see. Cal, yeah. He's got magic, Cal. Cal, a magic ball. Have you ever heard of that? I've never heard of that.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Titan things, there's not a hell of a lot of them on that front. I mean,
You got a map,
Sidon,
darling?
maybe, I think. Sidon is a being of great power. He can give power to many things, but I don't know whether it's him or it's his sister that have done it this time. But it could be Lytheria, but I think it will be powered by Sidon. So it'll be a good way to start pissing the Titans off, anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, who's that bloke over there?
Oh, and she sort of looks over there to where you're pointing is this thing. Well, because I didn't quite know where the boar was and any of that. I've actually hired a couple of guys here to actually be our guides through the forests, if that makes sense. They will be able to at least lead us in the right direction, if that makes sense, and then you guys can plan and do stuff to do your hero thing and take out one of these big beasties, that kind of thing.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah. Someone's got to write this stuff down. I'm a bard, so yeah, I'll follow and I'll write your great adventures and the stories and stuff. The cool bits. So I'll try and get rid of the poor bits. Like Cal not letting me pin his name tag on him and things like that. I'll just work towards that.
Nice. I can howl like a dog if you want.
Inappropriate points. I'm sure that would be good for the stories. I'll make them in the best light. That's what it's about, making it on that one.
Do that, Cal. She's nice.
Cal's quiet in the background on that front. So yeah, Heliod. A little bit that you would know is the name's unusual. The fact that she's going by the name of one of the gods is almost sacrilegious on that front, because there is a Kira, the god of music, is literally exists. So the fact she's going by that name is a little bit sus.
Right.
But yeah. So as you're looking around, so yeah, she says, yeah. So Tanais and Javon, they said, I could hire them for you guys for the next day or so to get us to where we need to go. But you guys, it's up to you, really. I mean, do you want to stay here and have a few drinks, do a bit of wrestling, play a few games, or do you want to go straight out on the hunt, shall we say, is the kind of the thing. But either way will work, Cal? If that makes sense.
Do you trust these two?
I do. Yeah, as much as I can pay them. I think they'll be all right on that front. They seem like they know how to track things. So I don't feel that's going to be too bad. But have a chat with them if you want. I can call them over.
Cal, what do you think?
Yeah, do.
Yeah, no problem. So these two guys will, as she waves, they sort of step over. The first one on this side, he says, name's Tanais, nice to meet you. Second one, Javon, hi. Understand you guys want to go looking for this great boar thing.
Nice to meet you, Javelin.
They sort of they nod, but they look like they know they're getting paid. But yeah, they'll shake your hand, etc. And they seem polite enough on that front. So you guys are really crazy enough to go after this thing, huh?
Al, what do you think?
Suspicious.
I've got a feeling that everything is suspicious. Cal, I need you to make me a
Hello, guys.
Make me a perception check.
Hello.
How's it going? What do you make of these two?
I see the good in them. I'm sure they're fine.
21. Damn. Okay, so you have to go to the whisper room for 2 seconds. Then on that one, Glenn.
Okay.
I like you, Eliod.
Bum bum bum. Okay, so with a 21, the two guys you've seen, they look like they're dressed right for being out and about on on an adventure, if that makes sense. So they look like scouts. They look like that. You know, everything they're giving off is the right vibe. Kira, however, it's the first time in your life that you've seen someone with the same color eyes as you have on that front. So that stands out as something odd, if that makes sense. With a 21, you nod that. But yeah, and then we can head back in.
Okie dokie.
So you just click on that. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Do we each do it? Do we, or just Cal?
No. It was something Cal could have picked up if he rolled well, and he did. So that's all okay on that front. You can make if you want to make an insight check on whether or not you trust these two guys or things like that. You certainly can if you wish. Yeah, I'm more than happy for you to do an insight. Yeah, you have no idea. With a 6, Rodius, you're like, yeah, sure. They look like they know what they're doing. But yeah, they're hard to read. As that going.
Hello, guys.
Heliod with a 26. Is that of the hunters, or is that for everybody around?
I think it was just the hunters at this point, wasn't it?
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so with that, 100% they are being genuine and frank and honest. You're not getting any vibes of anything wrong with them, if that makes sense. You're feeling pretty confident.
Can I use my intimidation and say something funny like, "Can we trust you then?"
You can definitely intimidate, but you don't get trust with intimidate. You get people to back away.
It was more like intimidate to tell the truth kind of thing. Or,
yeah, you can like I said, if you intimidate them, you just put them on your bad side. So it's up to you.
Really? Okay. I won't do that.
On that front. But yes, they definitely are chatting away, and but yeah, it's like I mean, the last group that went out looking for this thing, they lost one of them. It's not good. Well, this beast is seriously, a problem. I mean, you're amazing that you're going after it, but
how large is this boar that we are?
It's got to be at least the size of these tables, and he sort of points to one of the big tables at the back. It's supposed to be really big. We haven't seen it ourselves, but what people have been chatting about, it's pretty large. And if it's got anything to do with the Titans in it, that's not to be messed with lightly, if that makes sense.
No, I've never seen a boar that large before.
It was the Titans that destroyed my homeworld. I will destroy them.
I've ordered some more beers.
Yeah, Kira says, "Sure, old guy." She says that as you're saying that. On that one.
Just whilst everybody's talking, I'm just going to look around the room at the other people that are in here. Is there anybody else who seems to be watching us? Or
yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can make a perception check, Andy Heliod, for that. Yeah.
We can't miss a 7 foot.
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah. There's a lot of people. I think you mean more. If it more than just that, there's a 7 foot Minotaur in amongst your group. But yeah, the Heliod. No, nothing really stands out as with a 6 on that front as that's all going on. But yeah, Kira says so. Yeah, I mean, we can stay here tonight and then make our way out in the morning. I mean, that'll work if that makes sense. Get a full day, sort of out on the hunt. How far away is it? Do you think it is? And he sort of says to Taneus, and he says, "Well, 5-6 hours travel."
What sort of time of day is it now?
About lunchtime. So it's kind of one of those ones where you could do it, if that makes sense. But would you? Is the question? If that makes sense. Would you want to go out bright and early? Either will work. It just means you'd either be staying here for the night or not, if that makes sense.
Are you all rested up, guys?
I think. Yeah, I'm still feeling fresh.
Let's go for a walk. Get to know each other.
Sounds good.
Beers to go, please, love.
And she goes. And the heroes decided to go directly out. No rest for the wicked. She's writing it down, but she says, "Well, if there's any supplies you want or anything, but yeah, I mean, we'll come back here once we've once we dealt with the boar, and then go from there. But yes, your stories will begin. Your grand tour will be a thing. What's Modius up to? Is he just trying to grab some bits, or is he scouting the place out?
Gonna have a quick beer before we leave.
Absolutely, yeah. The woman behind the bar sees you again, Modius, and she says, "So, you're one of the heroes, are you?"
Hero? Yeah, Cal. Trained to be a hero.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah. I heard he was something to do with Pythor, but I might be wrong on that front. He's big enough.
Don't know.
Who is Pythor?
Well, Heliod, you would know. Pythor is literally one of the 5 gods. He lives in Astoria. So where Valus lives in Mitros as the queen, he lives as the guardian, kind of like the king of Astoria, if that makes sense.
Isn't he like the king of Astoria?
She says, yeah, there's rumours that he was something to do with you, isn't he? I mean, your strength don't come from nowhere. Or is the story not true?
Well, he is the Lord of Battle, isn't he? Of course the strength's got to come from somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
The gods make us what we are.
Oh, no, yeah, I didn't know if the rumour was true or not, but you look big enough.
Only as good as we are until we die.
Well, fair enough. So, yeah, so you guys are really going to go, from what Kira said before, you guys are going to go looking for the boar then? Yeah, that's pretty epic if you're gonna pull that off.
Hey, Kira, is she supposed to know this?
Well, people have got to know your stories. I mean, and I can't shut up. She says.
We've noticed.
On that one.
I think we should get out of here, guys.
Pal, you're such a sourpuss. On that one, but yeah. As you guys start making your way out onto the
as
thing,
everyone else goes outside.
Absolutely, yeah.
Cal's basically staring at Kira constantly,
like giving her the evil eye,
as if he's looking right through her.
Yeah.
Cal, everything all right?
Everything is fine.
Oh, good, last one. Tell her then, guys. Let's go.
Oh, bless. The start of the story is where he wouldn't talk, but then later on. Right, sorry, Silas. I'm just changing your token, but yeah, you guys get on the road.
Where's Javelin and Tonto?
Yep. They start following you guys out. That's easily done. Yeah, you guys start making your way into the. Onto the sides of the old wood, making your way out. Bear with me. I will give you the map. It will make more sense if you can see the world map. 1 second. Let's go over to the map here. So you guys, can you see this all right? Is it coming through?
Yep.
Yep. No problem. So you guys leave the Sour Vintage. And you start heading sort of southeast, sort of into the old woods this way, if that makes sense. So a bit of time will pass. It's easy going as you first start leaving. You quickly come off of the roads out onto the into the sort of the wooded area, and your 2 trackers that are sort of leading you guys out are making seem to be making a reasonable effort of leading you in the right direction. Again, Kira is kind of like Modius, constantly chatting, constantly asking questions or writing stuff down or bungling through her giant bag of scrolls and bits and bobs constantly as this is going on. Even starts singing a couple of little ditties and tunes at some point. All of them terrible, and they're not that great on their front. But yeah, she does say at one point, she's Modius, you know your friend over there, the paladin?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you know why he wears?
He's a nice guy. I've just met.
Yeah. Do you know why he wears chainmail?
Maybe to he can't get hurt.
No. Because it's holy armor. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
so there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that goes on for a while as you guys are sort of wandering along the roads. As
see his socks.
But yes, eventually you guys come across a random sort of set of woods, and then the two trackers sort of pull up and sort of halt you for something for a moment, and they say something is here.
Who's got the best perception ability here?
That is a good question. Actually, the best perception of the group is actually between you on that one, Colin, and Andy's character, Heliod, is slightly better at it than you are. But yeah, you guys can make a perception check.
I've got some kind of...
Yeah, you've got. I think you've got like a danger sense or something, or something
That's
along
right,
those
I don't know what
lines.
that means. It just means that I can't get...
I don't think you can get
surprise
surprised.
attack.
Yeah. I think that's the main one on that front. But with a 13, so when these guys are sort of put their hands up and sort of pulled you guys to a stop for a moment, they say, something is here, and you pick it up as well, Andy, that there's definitely something up ahead, hiding in the bushes off to one side, if that makes sense, a bit further down in the area. What do you guys do?
Yeah, boy. Could be it.
What do you reckon, Cal?
It could be. There are boar tracks around. The hunters sort of start saying.
I would suggest we send Kyra down.
What?
Kyra.
Unless I'm busy.
Yeah, Kyra, what can you do then?
I'm a singer. I'm not really supposed to sort of get involved in the fighting. I'm more like the person that has to write the stories.
To death.
Wow.
Hey, look, can you sing a death song?
To my heart there, Cal. To my heart. I mean, that's literally like a blade right there. But
you don't have magic songs that can kill them?
Well, I'm not supposed to do things like that, but I can help you guys out a bit, I guess. I can do some magic-y stuff to help you like that. But I'm not supposed to technically do, fight things. It's not in my contract, and the people don't want me signing stuff like that. And there's lots of. It's really complicated. She just starts rambling, and. As she does, 1 second.
So what can
anyone beat a 25?
Perception.
What?
With an insight check, could anyone beat a 25? Is what I'm asking.
Let's have a look. Attributes. Insight.
Right. So yeah, Silas couldn't even do it on a max. Okay. So fair enough. Yes, she's completely believable whenever she says this.
What, that she can't do anything?
No, that she can't get involved, and she's not, that she won't. Yeah, she only has magics that can sort of bolster you guys, if that makes sense. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Right, who's got me back then?
Well,
you can do it, Modius.
She's
sort of like saying, as she's like, "You got this. I know you can do it." And
you sing a nice song.
Yeah, she starts singing. She starts pulling out a little harp.
No, no.
She starts to strum. And it's terrible. It's fucking awful. What you're hearing is like the worst music ever on that front.
I love
however,
it. Keep going, Colin.
However, you do feel slightly magically inclined by it because you feel like you could re-roll one of your dice of any choice if you so needed to.
Right, I'm going in, guys.
No. Before you do, I just want to reach out to my new friends and say that in this moment You are going to need the help of the 5 gods, and I wish to bless you all and cast bless on everybody.
Yeah,
The other 3.
You can.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
feel
so magic
blessed.
can happen. 1 second, but I can set that off. 1 second.
I was blessed when you saved me, Cal.
So you guys get blessed
I
by
hope
the
you're
magic.
right. The gods have never blessed my people in battle.
Well, we'll get them back one day.
Well, that bodes well for the future, doesn't it?
Yes. Well, maybe his future is going to be better than his past.
What's that, Cal?
Nothing.
Now,
But yeah,
we
you do
use
feel
the
magically
strength
blessed.
of the 5 gods
Yes.
to help us.
Right.
But
Bonsai!
Kira sort of says from the background, probably mostly from Valus, I'm guessing, but hey ho. She's saying that as this is going on. Yes, so yeah, Modius, yeah, you start making your way forward. Further down you can hear all this going on, but yeah, you guys start moving forward, if that makes sense. I'll sort of bring you across and make it a little easier to get into a range of things, but Modius, up ahead you can hear these things rustling in here. What would you like to do as everybody else is
Where the rustling?
The rustling's coming from these trees up ahead in front of you.
These ones here?
Yeah, you got the ones.
And one in the middle.
Yeah, the one in the middle down below you at the moment.
Ah,
That's
yeah,
what you can hear. Yeah, you're running straight in. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, as sorry, I'll have to move you one side. So, strange sight. What you do find on the inside, Modius, is boars to start with. 2 big boars on the inside, being ridden by what you can only describe as hideous-looking goat men. And then I think we're going to roll some initiative as this is all going on. So 1 second, let me roll you all in on that front. So yeah, in the combat tracker, you'll be able to roll your characters. I will roll for the other ones.
What initiative? What's initiative again?
Oh, sorry, it's the fist icon on the top row at the top.
Oh. Yeah.
And then you can see the little dice by your characters, yeah. And you can roll them all in.
What did I get? 18 points.
You did
13.
well, yeah. You're
me.
you're right up there with one of the hunters, which is good.
That's what we need.
So we're just missing
What are we
Silas.
rolling?
Just your initiative. So that's the little fist icon on that top right-hand row. If you click in the fist icon, then you'll see the little die for your character in there, and then we can begin some combat. Modius is already run in and is in the thick of it with two goat men riding boars. Okay, Silas. Yeah, you were quick off the mark. Right. So, beginning of combat then. So in we go, starting with the. So as you come running in, Modius, the first one is one of the boars will see you first, and will start to will try and hit you with a tusk. I'm assuming a 5 is going to miss, and he is done.
With my that defensive thingy perception. So, I mean, oh no, it's not a surprise attack, is it?
No, you're not. No, none of this is surprise. You're all on.
Yeah.
You're all on. They saw you. You saw them, and then you went running in there. So there's no problem, man. Silas, you can just about make out Modius and one of these boars in a tussle inside of this spot down here on that front.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have just accidentally run.
That's okay, matey. So yeah, you'd have to move first of all if you wanted to try and do stuff. But yeah, you can move your character, and remember you can move 30 feet in a round. I think is what you've got on your character. So you can move closer to these guys down here if you wished.
Hang on. Where's the actual boar then?
It's right next to Modius down here, to the south.
Oh, down there.
Yeah. You got a bit to go. You can double move if you want to, if that makes sense. If you want to use your action to double move, if that makes sense. So
yeah, how far can I actually move?
30 in a move, or 60 if you dash, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll do a... Does a dash like take up a slot? Like
it takes your
an action.
It's your action and takes your attack. Yeah. You can run down there if you wished.
I'm gonna have to run down there. I can't do anything else, I don't think.
I don't know if you've got any long range stuff on that front. Let me just have a quick look on your inventory. Yeah, you've only got a dagger really. You could try and chuck one, but it would be hard going. So you're probably better doing the run. So you're getting closer. Okay, Silas is done. Taneus the hunter, he is going to move a bit closer and look to take a bow shot. Rolls a 12 against these guys, which will hit. Okay, so he will do his job and will take a little bit of a hit off of one of the boars, making it squeal slightly. Bringing us to Modius. Round to you.
I don't get reckless yet, do I? I think I just get rage.
Level 2, you might have reckless already. I think all it is you have to declare it. If you just say I want to attack recklessly.
I see. Okay.
And then then you get advantage. But remember, everyone else gets advantage on you as well. It works both ways. But you should be reckless a lot of the time, if that makes sense with a barbarian.
I imagine me sort of steaming in there would be reckless kind of thing.
Yes,
sort of
very valid. Yeah, but you're definitely
kind of grabbing them by the throat and pulling them out.
I got a shield, by the way.
Yes, I believe you do have a shield, Silas. 1 second, I'll double check that. Yes, you do. Yeah, you've got an equipped shield. That's why your AC is 18.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Right.
Yeah, no, you are a paladin. You are heavily armored compared to the rest of them. However, your friend Modius, doesn't feel like he needs any of that. He's just a big guy.
Charge straight in there.
Yeah, and he's a big guy as well, so he's got that going for him. So Modius, yes, it is your turn here. So you can definitely roll your attacks if you want to roll reckless, or if you don't want, you can rage as well if you wish.
Is reckless a bonus action then, or
reckless is just something you declare on the attack, so you don't have to do an action to do it. But you do. But rage is a bonus action to do, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I think
I've got the ability to protect another character within 5 feet of me. Or something.
Okay. Oh, so you've got a little aura, have you? Okay, I will.
No, it's like I can use my. It's like I can use my shield. I think.
You have a reaction with your shield. Okay. Yep. No, fair enough. So yeah, so it will pay to be when you guys are in combat. It will pay for you to be as close to Modius as you can during combat, if that makes sense, because there'll be advantages between the two of you. But yeah, like I said, new characters. You're learning the new stuff to start with, so it's always going to be like that at first. So that's no problem. We've got time. But yes, at the moment then, Modius, well, what are you up to on your turn?
Silas the swordsman, isn't it?
Yeah, he's sword and shield, heavily armored sword and shield would be the way to look at it.
I'm going to, because I can shove, can I? Yeah. No.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to try and shove that target over to Silas.
Okay. So you can
work, or to just give
kind
that
of. But the way you would have to do it, you would have to grapple it, and then literally drag it to him. So when you're carrying
hammering horns allows me to shove a target.
Oh, sorry, shoving, that's different. Okay, 1 second. But yeah, you won't be shoving it in his direction, if that makes sense, because you're on the wrong side of it, I think. But let me just have a quick look. So let me have a look at your skills here. Which one is it?
Hammering horns.
Hammering horns. 1 second.
Yeah, you push it up to 10 feet away from me. Okay, yes, that's the other direction.
Yeah, that is going to have uses though, Cole, because you might be able to be flanked to someone at different times and make it happen. So yes, it will have its moments. It's just not now. If that makes sense.
Okay. So, I'm going to go reckless.
Reckless great axe. Does that sound about right?
Reckless great axe.
Against the boar in front of you. Okay.
Against what one looks more?
This one's taken an arrow. This one to your side of you has taken an arrow. Sorry. This one is fresh.
This one here. What one looks like it's going to do more harm out of these four?
Out of these four, they're all very equal, Modius, as far as you can see. They're basically using the boars like mounts right now. So these crazy like goat creatures like sort of literally on the backs of these boars.
I'll whack this one with the great axe then. And I think I get...
Kira says from the back, Goatlings, they're chaotic evil, you know.
It says they get bonus. Again, advantage on strength attacks and saving throws, +2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Yes, so do you want to rage now as well? You can certainly do it.
Yeah, I get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Okay, I've added the rage to you. There we go.
Okay, so now I need to do... great axe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're recklessly, but with a 22, you do 8 as you jam the axe into this thing. Yeah, you hideously injure the boar in one swipe. Let's put it in those terms on that front. Anything else on your turn?
That's my, I can't use a dash action, can I?
No, you had to use your action, but you do have movement. You still do have movement if you wish. But you remember, if you move away from these things, you would provoke attacks of opportunity. But you can do it. You can move away from them if you wish.
Do I cancel the rage when I move away?
No. The rage stays on you now to your next round.
Yeah, but if I can get next to you, then I can sort of protect attacks against you.
I can come to you.
Yep. That will provoke 3 opportunity attacks, but you can do it if you wish. Yeah.
Being that I get resistance to slicing and dicing, does that make me more confident?
Yes.
Well, who gets to go first, them or me?
They will go first. They will go the instant he moves. They will all 3 attack him.
No, but if he doesn't move, who's got the first?
They will be attacking before you will be, because you've had your turn this turn already.
Yeah.
On that front, but yeah, you can. It's not a bad move, Modius. It's 3 attacks, if that makes sense, Colin. That's the only thing. But you can do it.
I wouldn't do it otherwise because it says I get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Yeah, you definitely think that these things are doing slashing damage to you, the boars.
Yeah.
And piercing looks like what's going on. So yes is the answer.
I look back at Silas. I'm coming your way. Then are you nodding or shaking your head?
Is Silas nodding to him to make the move or not? I suppose is the question. Oh, Jew's muted. We'll have to assume yes then on that one, Modius. Okay, so you move away. The first boar attacks for an 11. I'm assuming that misses you. It does. And the second one attacks you for 17, so that will hit you. For 4 slashing damage, halved, so you take 2 damage.
Resistance to slashing?
Yes, yeah. So instead of 4, you will take 2. And then the last one...
I don't resist all of it?
No, resistance is halving.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Bite, the last one, 14. Will 14 hit you? That will hit you. So you take 3 piercing from the last one.
So what's that then?
It was 6 piercing, but you halve it.
So it gets... How much altogether? 3 and...
3 and 2, yeah. 5 and all.
5, so I go down for 18. Yeah.
Okay. That all your movement is done. Next one. Okay. Goatlings over here. One of them will step out of the thing on his boar.
Oh.
And this one will try and hit this guy up here, one of the hunters. He's going to try his sling. He's going to move a bit further forward. Here.
There's more of them.
16 will hit, and they catch the hunter with a stone to the side of the head. Go ahead.
When I got that blessed, get plus 1d4 to all saving throws.
Yes, yeah, you do. If anything like that, you would be able to do extras on, if that makes sense.
What did she do? Did she do anything? Oh, I don't know.
She allowed you to make a re-roll of anything you've rolled, if that makes sense. So if there's a roll that you make that you don't like, she allows you to re-roll it.
Wouldn't include my slashing roll, the axe, no?
It would, but you hit with the axe, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so you haven't made a roll that was a misstep, if that makes sense, on that front. Okay, so that is done. That one is done. The next one of these goatlings starts making its way out from here, and it's going to try and on the back of its mount, it's going to try and hit Heliod this time. 1 second. So let's bring them into view, and then he's going to try sling hit. 16, does that hit? That does hit you on that one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He catches you for 7 bludgeoning damage as the stone hits you, Heliod, and knocks you on that one. And the hunters are like, fuck, there's more of them.
Yes, I've already mentioned that.
Okay, the boar here. This one is if it moves, okay. So this one is going to come running up to Odessey and is basically with this guy on his back and it's going to charge you. And he rolls for a 15 to hit, which I'm assuming that does because but only 2 slashing damage halved to 1. So that one is done, and then that's okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
So, at what point do I protect?
That's a good point. You can now that he's here. What's the skill that you're using? Sorry, which one is it called?
It's called protection.
Features for protection. Here we go. A creature that you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll. So yes, now he's next to you. You can now use your reaction now to impose disadvantage on that roll, and I'll re-roll it now. So instead of him taking the 1 slashing damage, I re-roll that now, and with a 10, it will miss. So that has worked, Silas. You won't take the 1 damage there, Cole. That he's interposed his shield in the way, and sort of saves you there on that one. Comes to Kira's turn. She's sort of looking around and like, that one or that one. She's sort of looking around and she says, no, this one. And she goes over to the side, Cal, over here on that side, and you see her start to lay out a little picnic. Puts a little blanket down and starts getting out some sandwiches.
I can smell food.
Concentrate on the battle, you fool.
Bringing us to a goat. The goat on the back of this one, Modius, is now going to try and bite you.
Cow, she's got a picnic.
21 to hit for 4 piercing damage, Modius, but halved to 2 because of your rage. And that one is done. Heliod, round to you.
Oh my.
How do I zoom out on the map?
Your middle mouse button will do it, in and out.
That was 16. Okay.
Yeah, just do the scroll wheel. We'll do it.
Yeah, the middle mouse button scroll wheel will do it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
So you should be able to see all this going on down here. Yeah, and a bunch of them over here.
Okay, I'm just going to move forward a little bit, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my light crossbow and try and
Hit the
shoot
boar or hit the goat?
the.
The boar looks like it's been hit already, if that makes sense. But the goat.
Yeah, I'll try and have a shot at the boar then with
Okay,
my
sure.
crossbow. And on my crossbow.
Should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, so my crossbow light, I've got 20 crossbow bolts. Okay, so crossbow light. Roll or...
Oof, okay. No, a 9. No, even with a big target like that, unfortunately, Heliod, your arrow goes swing and flies off straight into the side. Kira at the back sort of says, I don't think I'll write about that bit. And she sort of just... that strikes that note.
Silas, do you hear that arrow whiz past my head?
Yeah, he was like, bringing us to the other hunter, Javon. He is going to repay the arsehole goatling who fired at him. He's going to try and longbow him and see how he does. An 18 for 10. Woof. You see Javon over here on this side literally pull out his bow, flying, quick release, and insta kills the goatling on the back of this one over here, and he says, "Bastard."
Wow.
And yeah, he does work really well. He does real good, guys. So yeah, that one is done. Stimulating goatling. He is going to come running out on his boar. And he is going to try and take a sling and fire at Silas this time. So a 15 will miss such a heavily armored target as Silas. So it is done, bringing us to Cal's turn.
Ow. What are you going to do?
I'm going to blast them, you fool.
Get over here.
I'm going to hit the this one that's running across here.
Which one? Sorry, down here. Oh, yeah. That ball.
I'm aiming at the ball.
No problem.
Which I think is... No, hang on.
It should be probably Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Huh. There you go.
Oh, yeah, 24 for 5. That will absolutely hit. Very nice. Yes. Anything else on Cal's turn? Does he move?
I'm going to just walk over.
Yeah. Kira is sort of laying out the blanket and stuff. She literally offers up a sandwich.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I can smell pickles.
I'm making sandwiches.
Oh, fair enough.
As that is going on, whoa, strength checks galore there. But yes, another boar here. This one is going to keep on moving, but they're coming towards you guys, but they can't get there in one turn, so they'll have to double move. So this one can get to you, Heliod, but it's had to do a double move to do it, so it can't attack you, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Bringing us to the top of the round, where the second boar is going to be running over to Silas and is going to tusk you for 23 to hit this time, Silas. So it will hit you for 6, 7, 8, 9 damage this off of this one as the boar gets through the armor, unfortunately.
I've got no way of.
I don't think you've got any way of improving your AC at the moment, but
AC,
you may have in
okay.
time. Yeah, but you've got an 18 at the moment, but it got really lucky with a 20 roll. Is the honest truth. Yeah.
Just check.
I just want to double check her. Just wanted to double check what Kira's music is doing. 1 second. Let me just make sure I am.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Shit. So how much did I take then? 9 damage, you said.
No. You can ask me to re-roll that because of Kira's music, if you wish. You gain the ability to, if you can hear her song, to make make me make one re-roll of your choice. So do you want me to I'm assuming you want me to re-roll that.
Yes, I hear the music, and the music is
terrible, but
giving me the power.
Makes you want that reroll. A 17 will not hit you now, so it's made the difference of going from a crit to nothing. And she says, "It's all good," and then she carries on eating her sandwich. Silas, bringing us actually to your turn.
Keep on playing, darling.
Right, so just a status update. So I've got 2 boars here next to me.
You do, with crazy goat men on their backs.
And then have any of these 2 taken damage?
Both of them look like they've taken damage. Yeah, they've both been hit. One with arrows, some with axes. Yeah, they look like they've been hurt. The goat's
Oh, there's
not
a boar over here that's dead. This one over here.
No, the boar is alive. The goat is dead.
Oh, right.
The goat that was riding him has been killed.
I hit this one here, Silas.
Yeah, both the boars have taken damage. Yeah, both the boars have taken damage.
Did you hit it for a lot? Like, was it a big?
I hit it for 8, and the other one died from a javelin at 10. I think.
It was. Right. They look rough. The boars look rough. Yeah, is the way to look at it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to decide whether to use.
What are you thinking?
I can use a spell slot, you see. It's called Divine Smite.
Yeah, so if you hit with an attack roll, you can then spend the Divine Smite. You don't have to make the choice beforehand, if that makes sense.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I'll roll. Right, how do I roll again? Do I double click on my character? Do I?
Yeah, double click on your character, and then in the top corner, you'll have your spells, features, and inventory will all appear. But you can literally go to your features or your inventory and hit short sword.
Oh, my short sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit with the short sword. You're looking for an AC of 11 on a boar. Uh, 13 will hit for 8. So, Modius, you watch him cut down the one directly in front of you, killing the boar, leaving just the goatling behind.
Is the goatling being attacked yet? Or...
No, the goatlings have not been attacked yet. They're still fresh.
Do they take any damage from falling off the boar when it goes down?
They could do. Yeah, let's see how he does. Let's see, make him do a dex check and see how he does. He takes it in his stride, unfortunately. But they don't take damage as he falls off the back.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks pissed.
Silas, how much life you got left then?
He's good. Silas isn't
He's
taking
right,
a hit. Yeah.
And Heliod's got 2 on him, has he?
And I got 7 damage. I've got 12 left.
But
okay,
yeah, he's got a boar and 2, and a goatling on him. Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anything else on Silas's turn? You can move if you wish.
Who's the most vulnerable, like, at the moment? Heliod, I guess, is it?
I think I'm pretty vulnerable, yeah.
I'm going to try and dash back to him.
If I can make can I make a dash?
You can,
to there,
but you will get an attack of opportunity. They will. These two will attack you, if that makes sense, or if you do.
You get a bonus attack, basically, isn't it, if we do that?
Basically, yeah, because you're moving away from them.
No, I'll stay where I am then.
Okay,
I'm going to try and get, if it's 20 feet away, I'm going to try and get to him, actually.
Taneus, the hunter on this side, he will take a shot at the boar.
I can protect what's your name? Modicius.
Modicius, or Mods, okay.
Mods, okay. Okay, so
Good
yeah,
pals
so
now.
Tenez doesn't do as well as the other hunter. He misses the boar, but
But if-
he has done.
He tries to do a runner. Can't I protect him against attack?
You can for one. Yes, you certainly can. But yeah, Modius, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to go for this guy.
Which one are you heading?
There's three here, and what I'd
Mhm.
like to do is whack one of them, like
Mhm.
this one here,
Sure.
with the great axe, and then I want to do. If it died,
Mm-hmm.
not sure if it's going to. I was then going to do a dash action, in which case I can melee attack with one of my horns as a bonus action.
A dash action uses your action.
It's called a goring rush. Immediately after you use the dash action on your turn.
But what I'm saying is,
20
yeah,
feet,
if
make
you're
one
using
move.
the dash action,
I
you don't have an
see,
action to attack, if that makes sense.
Okay. Immediately after you rage. Immediately after you, I can still move over to him though, can't I? I
You
think.
100% can. You just can't
Yeah.
great axe this one first, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's it. I don't really want to leave Silas with three of them on him.
Mhm.
Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action of your turn, you can use a bonus action attempt to shove that target with your horn. Okay, so I might do that.
Yeah, so you're
Dead.
gonna do you're gonna do your attack first on this goatling here.
I'm gonna do
He's
this.
pissed at you for killing his boar.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack him with my thingy. Where is it? Inventory, great act. I think do I get
Ooh, well, an 11 would miss, but would you like to re-roll using the awful music of Kira to
yes.
yourself re-roll a thing?
Yeah.
Changing it to a 26 and instantly killing the goat. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So he's
You got
dead.
this. As she's munching on another sandwich.
So those sandwiches taste lovely. So now I can still move, can't I, Woody?
You got all the movement, 30 feet.
And I still have a bonus action, do I?
You still have a bonus action.
So can I move back and hammer horn in to shove one of these away from Heliod? Where is
Quite
it?
possibly, I think. It sounds reasonable. Let me just double check. So it's the
20 feet is to there.
horns feature. Features.
How far can I move? It's called
30
it's
feet.
called
You got 30 feet of movement.
okay, so I can put myself in between them then. So I'll do
Okay, yeah, you can't use the hammering horns thing at the moment.
oh no, so goring rush, sorry.
Goring
an
rush,
action.
sorry, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you can't use goring rush because you haven't got
It's an
an
action,
action to make a
yeah.
dash right now. But you can definitely move back to him, yeah.
Use a
So you're ready to
bonus
attack it next turn.
If it was the same target, I could shove them.
Correct. Yeah, but I think you've done it right, Cole, because you've taken out these and then done your movement. So I don't feel bad about it from that point of view. You're in the right ballpark.
Move to here then.
Definitely.
To kind of get in the way.
Definitely get their attention as you come bounding over.
So, and I think Cal, help Silas.
What?
Silas might need help.
Right.
The big guy's asking for help as she's finishing off the last of her sandwich.
Thanks,
Right, ending his turn, bringing us to amicable goatling. Okay, Modius, you are now in its way. It's going to try and bite you with its teeth. Gets an 11, so it will miss. And on to the next one, which is the boar. And that boar is going to come bounding over here and has had to double move to do that. So it's 35 feet on that front. Kira's turn. She carries on singing a little bit and she says, drink, Cal?
No.
And she's offering you up she's got like a martini glass out of the bag.
No.
And she starts drinking from it. And bringing us to Heliod.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a spell this turn.
Okay.
I have a spell called Inflict Wounds.
Fair enough.
Which I'm going to cast on the boar that is right next to me.
That makes sense.
So, cast spell.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So Modi, as you watch as he basically Heliod sort of puts his hands out, and then like black energy sort of comes around it, and you just watch the boar just instantly have like all the life sucked out of it, and it dies. Like instantly.
I've never seen that before.
Like he vaporized it. It's like even Kira goes, damn. From the back. Javon's turn. He is going to try and hit with his longbow, and catches it for 8 damage. Okay, that is done. Bringing us to another goatling. This goatling down here is Silas. Is going to try and bite you through your armor. I think an 18 will hit you this time. Yes. 5 piercing damage, Silas, as this one finds a weak point in your armor and bites you. That is done, bringing us to Cal's turn.
Okay, he's going to fire at one of the ones on Silas, because Silas is getting bitten to shit at the minute.
That's the first bite, but yeah, he does look like his things are happening. Are you going for the goat or the boar? The goat or the boar?
The boar again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. It had 5 hit points. You eviscerate the boar.
Okay. Does the goat take any damage falling off of said boar?
Let's have a look. See if we
did I just take damage?
Yeah,
No.
you did. I've already taken it off. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
18. So no, he's fine as that's all going on.
Okay.
What the heck's biting me?
Goatlings are biting
Oh,
you.
the goat. Okay,
This
no.
guy.
And
Anything
then
else?
I'm going to say to Kira,
Kira, yeah.
Kira, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Save one of those sandwiches for the big boy.
Oh, I can do that.
Thank you.
I can't promise how many.
2 should do.
Okay.
We don't want him getting fat.
He's pretty
Here,
big.
Cal. Tell her to save those sandwiches for me.
There you go.
Right, bring us to the next round. A few things are dead. Silas, one goatling on you that's trying to bite through your arm right now.
What? This guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just give him a whack, I think.
Makes sense.
How do I do this again? Double click on him.
Short sword. Just the short sword on your inventory and whack away. With a 25 for 5, you definitely return the favor on that goatling. He doesn't like any of that, but he takes the hit. I'm assuming you're staying put, or are you moving?
Is he dead?
No, he didn't die from that.
Oh shit. How much should I hit him for?
5 damage.
Because I've got this thing called Divine Smite.
Yes, you absolutely can use it. You hit with that.
But when do I choose to use that?
Now, once you hit, now you choose. Yeah, so you can now use your holy power to make your attack with it. So with Divine
I'll
Smite,
go on and I'll...
1 second.
Yeah.
So Divine Smite, you need to roll 2d8 from the little dice tray down the bottom. See two d8s down here in the bottom right hand corner.
Bottom of the comments box.
Hang on, I can't. I can see.
There's a little dice.
Is this on my character screen?
No, this is in the chat box on the log on the side. There's a little dice tray in there with two little 2d.
Two little speech bubbles. It's got a chat log in there.
I can do it for you actually. Here we go. 2d8.
Oh, I see. No, I've got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, and you can.
Oh no, I see it. Yeah. Which one's a D8? The round one? No,
no, it's the pyramid-y type one, the double pyramid.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. So I roll 2 of those.
2 of those, yeah. Double click it twice and then hit roll, and it'll happen.
Oh shit.
Oliver.
Oh shit, what have I done?
I don't know. What have you
it's
done?
3 at the moment. I can't.
Oh, so if you click it.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
If you right and click it, yeah, it would undo them. 2d8, 13. Yeah, you kill that. You kill that thing good with your divine holy power.
Right, so that uses. I think it uses a spell
slot up. Yes, correct. That definitely uses up one of your spell slots. Meaning you have 1 left for at the moment. You've got 2 in total, and you've used 1.
How do I change it on my character?
It's in the spells section, the spell book, and then there's first level slots, and you can just mark one there.
Oh yeah.
As long as you know that you had 2 and you now got 1.
Yeah, I marked 1 out of 2. Yeah.
No worries. Bringing us to Tenaeus' turn. Oh, you can move as well, Silas. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Who is presumably this thing here is dead? Is it this?
Yeah, everything around you is dead, and that one up there. There's 1 goatling and a boar up there, but they're dying pretty quick now.
So can I? Yeah, I'll move up to here.
No problem. Tenaeus, the hunter, he's going to try and use his longbow, and he misses. Bringing us to Modius, your turn. 1 goatling, 1 boar on you.
Oh man, sorry. Goatling, 1 boar. Has a boar been hit yet?
The boar does look like it's taken an arrow. Yes.
Okay, and the goat thing.
Goat thing looks like it's not had anything happen to it yet.
Okay. In that case, I'll get they're gonna hit the goat thing, I believe. I'm gonna whack the goat thing.
No problem.
And strike. What's that thing I can do as again? So there you go.
An 18 will definitely hit. Your axe slicing the head off this beastie in moments.
Take that, motherfucker.
Yes.
Nice.
He is gone.
Excuse my language, Kara. I mean, the other one.
No problem, she says from the back. Your sandwiches are over here when you're ready.
Oh, lovely jubbly. I can't do much. Goring rush is an action. Hammering horns is an action. I can't tackle anything as a bonus, can I?
No, not yet, but you will do with levels, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because if he didn't die, I'd use hammering horns on him to shove him away and damage him. But I can't do that, can I? Okay, I'm done.
Not right now, but yeah, it's certainly thing. No problem. Bringing us to the 1 boar that's left. Seeing its rider kill, it's going to try and tusk you. I'm assuming a 5 is nowhere near hitting you. He is done. Kira is helping herself to a martini. And Heliod, round to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my little crossbow and try and shoot the one remaining boar.
Fair enough.
Somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
Is it double ones? It's double ones. Oh no. However, you have a bard that's singing the worst music in the world. You are allowed to re-roll if you wish.
I can actually re-roll that. Thank
you
God
can
for that.
purely because she is singing. 13 is above its AC of 11, and you do 10 damage. So Kira gets you the kill, Heliod, there on that one.
Nice. She's good, didn't she? Kira, you're a doll.
On that one, I know. She says as that's all going on. But yes, you kill all of the boars on that one. There you go. And she hands one up to you. As he's like scoffing away.
These sandwiches are quite nice.
I know. I do pretty good. They're pretty good. There's a nice place I go to. They do well. But you look like you're handling yourselves well. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, it's all right. Who wants to search the body?
As Heliod sort of like, ow, and Jav on the hunter's like, ow. They're like, as they limping back away from all of that. It's like,
who's got the best
that's a lot of
investigation and who can investigate? Who's got the highest intelligence here to investigate?
Investigations. Who is good at investigation?
Who's the smartest chap here then? Who wants to have a look around?
The hunters are willing to offer. It's like we can deal with the beasts and skin them if we wished.
You are hungry. I'll eat those.
I think Kira says, it sounds like we're gonna go for a little rest here and have some put some boar on the fire. And she literally goes into her bag and she pulls out a fully lit campfire and places it down on the side.
Cow, I like her.
What?
She literally goes into her bag and pulls out a fully lit campfire and puts it down on the ground next to her.
Do you ever question your abilities at all?
Me? She's like, she's eating more sandwiches. It's all good.
Yeah, cow, try these sandwiches.
Okay.
But yeah, the hunters are willing to start working on the beasties and skinning them and getting them prepped up on that one. One of them, Javon, comes over and says, "All small boar compared to what the big one should be, but fine hide and meat on them, worthwhile." Silas, what are you up to? You gonna try and do anything with one of these boars, or are you just okay?
I don't know. I don't.
That's all right. That's all right. You don't have to. That's absolutely fine. On that one,
if we skinned them and everything.
The others, the two hunters are doing that already. If that makes sense, that's not a problem on that front. But yeah, I mean, so are we resting here, or are we gonna have a break and recharge a little bit before we move on?
Keep going.
Oh,
go to now.
Kyra, out of interest, what were these things?
Well, the goatlings are they're kind of little chaotic beasties that come from the woods. Basically, there is a kind of a mad dryad in the middle of the old woods, and I think they mostly follow her.
So they were working under the command of this dryad.
Maybe they're kind of I'm gonna say that they're kind of a bit crazy. So I don't know about how under her command they are, but yeah, I mean they certainly, there's plenty of them that roam the woods. Seeing them riding boars, that's new. I've not seen that before. That's something new. And maybe they're all working together. I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, we may have to go and deal with a bit of that later. Who knows? But
How did I sound?
we've got to find the. Oh yes, sorry, Modus. And she will hand you up a nice little platter of a couple of sandwiches left on a tray. Looks like something out of Pret.
Very nice. You've got one of those lovely songs.
Cal walks past Heliod on the way to.
Do I have songs for you? And yeah, she goes into some Black Eyed Peas. It's and it's a terrible beatboxing version of a Black Eyed Peas song.
I've never heard that style of music before.
Well, I get around. It's kind of from another place, but it's your kids are gonna love it.
You mentioned something earlier about chaotic. What did you say?
A chaotic evil, yes. Means they're kind of a bit crazy and unpredictable. A bit, bit up in the air like that.
Oh, I see.
Means they're not very lawful. They don't give a two hoots about laws of people or any of that kind of cabins. They think they're beyond that.
Then they deserve to die.
They do.
Well,
Well, you're a jolly lot, yeah.
Sometimes, but they probably are being. The chaos is probably coming from Letheria in the first place, so it's probably better. The woods are better off for not having them around. I mean, Letheria is the god of death and all.
So we sleeping here for a bit of a rest up, or we gonna head off, guys?
That's
Let's
up
go
to
and
you.
find
Are
this
you
great
gonna
big boss
short
man.
rest here? Kira's pulled out the campfire. If you wish to, you can
We'll
stay
take
here for an
taps.
hour and heal up a little bit.
I think we should
How
go
do I
and find
get
a
my
big boss.
spell slot back? Is that a short rest? or
No,
long?
you got a long rest for that, unfortunately.
Should we long rest then head off and find a baddie?
Long rest is 8 hours. That's overnight. So
Just a
short rest would be an hour, if that makes sense.
No need for anything more than that.
Let's have a short rest.
A
then,
short
piss off
rest will allow you to heal, Andy, with a hit die, if that makes sense.
Yes, please.
So if you spend an hour, Kira hands out a few more sandwiches and some strange cups of what she calls coffee. They seem to be they've got like you don't know what it means, but it's got like a Starbucks symbol on it. But she hands those out to you, to each of you. These little drinks. They're pretty good. They're not the best, but they're pretty good. And she
Where
offers
did you say you came from again?
I get around all over the place. It's a crazy lifestyle. Crazy lifestyle of a
you
bard.
mentioned you get around, but where were you born?
Where was I born? That's kind of rude to ask.
No, it's not.
She looks at you and says, maybe one day I'll tell you. And she gives you a little wink.
Or perhaps you can tell me now.
No.
Who's it? Obi-Wan
She drinks
Kenobi?
a bit more coffee. Yes, on that note.
How do I increase my health then? Roll the dice, do I?
Yes. So to do hit die, you can do take a rest, and then which is the little bed symbol under your picture on your character sheet, and then you hit take short rest, and it will say, would you like to roll any hit die, and you can then start rolling them, and it will heal you up.
What dice do I roll?
It literally says in there. It gives you the dice to roll.
D12. Okay, I get two available. So I roll it twice, do I?
You roll it twice if you need twice. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Oh, I just roll it once.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry, yeah.
So so you got Heliod got 8 back. But yes, that's it. Yeah, and you did really well on your hit die, and you got 12. So you're healed as well, or 1.
Sweet.
So yes, you guys have your Starbucks coffee and your Pret sandwiches, and you managed to get all those bits. Taneus and Javon will skin all the beasts, etc. Collect a few things, and then you guys are ready to sort of move on.
Let's go.
Right.
Where do we go now?
The hunters will lead you on deeper into the forests.
I'm just interested in this material of this container.
I know, it's strange, isn't it? And so it's, yeah. I've been told it's not a magic item. She says, I really thought they would be, but they're not. Well, what can you do? But yes, so you guys will you get on the road. Eventually, the hunters sort of point out larger boar tracks, and they start saying, "We're definitely on the right road here." And slowly but surely, they bring you guys to the outskirts of a very large, looks like a big cave, a big boar cave up ahead, and they sort of start slowing you all down, and they say, "We are definitely in the right spot. What would you like us to do? What do you wish to? Do we make a plan? Do we make a trap or something on that front?" Kira says, "Oh yeah. Think outside the box. Think big picture. Yeah, like you're in a video game or something. Think alternate plans with stuff."
Yeah, Cal, what's a video game?
The rest of you look around like, I don't know. You have no idea.
Never heard of them.
So I reckon,
think. Well, what you can do to improve your chances. This guy's going to be big. This is the boar of legend you're going to be taking on. This has got to be something.
I've got an idea, guys.
This is a boss.
I've got an idea. In my wise old days, we could sneak attack, get two on top of the tunnel. I'll go and dangle my fat head out the front so everyone runs out. You could jump down and get them all with a surprise attack.
Aren't we discussing attacking a boar?
In a cave here.
Yeah. A magic boar, Kira says.
I don't think that's going to work.
Any snares? Got any snares, guys?
We could maybe make a snare from some rope. It's not impossible.
Any fire, oil?
Fire and oil. I have some basic torches. They say.
What about when they run out? We can pour oil on them and then set them alight with an arrow and a fire.
Kira's like, "Damn, you dark."
I've been around a bit. You looked at my dodgy ear. Got burnt off.
Oh man!
Alternatively, we could go into the cave.
It's an option.
Let's go.
It's an option on that front. So bear with me 2 seconds. I just want to see what options Kira does sort of suggest to you. So let me just find the guide for 2 seconds. I want you to have your choices. What does she suggest in amongst things?
I reckon we flank around and scope the place out. Do a perception on the right, perception on the left.
You could sneak up to the and see what you could find out that way. That's definitely true.
We split the party, left and right.
And Kira sort of leans in and is like, "Has he never played one of these games before?" Splitting the party? That's insane.
Only to sneak up.